Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. You probably are new, so if you are and you're interested in beauty content, then subscribe, but this is kind of like a little bit straying away from my normal content. Today I'm going to be talking about my journey and my before and after with Nutrisystem. I did do the program for 2 months. I started on January 24th and I ended on March 24th, so 2 months. And in total I lost 16.2 pounds. My goal was to lose 20 pounds, but I knew that was a pretty optimistic goal, so I'm definitely not, I'm not like sad that I didn't, make it that way. I am very proud of losing the 16.2. I think that's amazing results, and I will say that I did not start off incredibly overweight. I was only about 20 pounds away from my goal, so I think if you are like a little bit more overweight than I was beginning, you'll probably lose maybe a little bit more, just because when you have more weight on you, it's like it comes off faster, if that makes sense. But anyway, so let's just go ahead and talk about the program a little bit before I get into the results. So I did purchase the Uniquely Yours plan, and what this is 5 days worth of food per week. And it also gives you a breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a snack, like an evening snack. And then you're responsible for providing the vegetables and 2 midday snacks, so a morning snack and a afternoon snack you provide for yourself. I did find that on average, I was still spending at the grocery store about $50 or maybe less than that. Probably like depending on what I got, $30 to $50 per week on additional food, like in excess of what I had in the program, which, it is a lot of money, but I knew that I needed help losing weight, and I knew that it was just going to be so much easier for me if I were to do a diet program than if I was like completely on my own. So I do not regret it. I think it was worth the money. And speaking of money, I'll go ahead and tell you the total price that I paid for 2 months was $507.85, which but that's, I guess it's closer to $518 because when they add on the like $10 shipping or whatever. And I did get that buy one get 1 month half off, so it was like a BOGO deal they had going on. And on top of that, I used a Groupon coupon. So if you are planning on ordering, before you order, just like Google Nutrisystem coupon, and then it'll pop up on Groupon like several coupons. And then when you order, just call in to order. Don't order online. That way you can make sure you can stack your coupons. So I thought that was really helpful for me. Price-wise, it was like more expensive than I was anticipating, but I also think that it's worth the money just because I have been kind of stuck where I was weight-wise, and I just needed help, and I knew I needed help, so I think it was worth the money. I was skeptical of the program because kind of all of the videos that I had seen and all of the reviews were people who basically had some dramatic weight loss of like they started off really high and then they got like to a normal weight, and I guess I wasn't like that far away from my goal, so I thought, oh, maybe this isn't gonna work for me, but I can tell you it does. So anyway, it was kind of a roller coaster ride emotionally, like going through the 2 months. I'd say the first month was like really rough on me, but then on the second month I started to make adjustments and cheating a little bit. I didn't like cheat dramatically, but I will say like I didn't always force myself to eat 4 servings of vegetables a day and stuff like that. If you want to know more about like the exact like times a day you eat, how much you eat, what kind of stuff you eat, I created a spreadsheet of basically every phone call that I had with Nutrisystem where they gave me instructions, and I just like kind of wrote down or typed up, I guess, what they said. And then I also created a food log of everything that I ate every day of the 60 days with my differences in weight, my ratings of each food meal that I made from Nutrisystem, and things like that. So if you're interested in seeing that, if you want to order, I definitely would be totally willing to email you a copy of that. That way you kind of know my ratings, and definitely just ask me any questions you want to do, or you want to, even if you're not thinking of ordering, because, by the way, this is not sponsored in any way, like they have no idea I'm doing this, but I'm just saying, like, if you want to do it, like, it's better to like stay, like, make sure you get meals that are like decent than to like spend your money on stuff that you don't like, in my opinion. So yeah, and speaking of that, I did purchase the Uniquely Yours plan, which means that I was able to pick out my food and adjust it to, from month to month. I could adjust it and like request different things basically. And so yeah, I think that's like the majority of that. I will say, like, when you look at it from week to week, it is pretty discouraging because you're not losing that much. In your first week, you always lose like quite a bit, just because you're like extremely restricted on the first week. And then after that, like, you obviously lose it slower. So the first week I lost 5 pounds. And then after that, like, it went much slower. And sometimes when you weigh yourself, you're not always like steadily going down every single day. Your weight fluctuates. And I would always weigh myself in the morning, like after I had my morning pee, just to like be at my lowest basically. And I would weigh myself, and then if my weight was higher than the day before, I did not record it. I only like recorded each time that I went down in weight. So sometimes, you know, I went between 3 or 4 days without even changing my weight, which is fine. That's just normal for weight loss. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a little bit, just so you know that it wasn't so fast. So first week I lost 5 pounds, which obviously that's kind of fast. Second week, 2.2 pounds. Third week, 1 pound. Fourth week, 1.8 pounds. Fifth week, 1. Sixth, 1.2. Seventh, 0.8. And then the last week I lost 3.2 because I don't really know how I lost that much. I honestly don't know why I started losing so much, but I think it's because I was like trying to not let myself eat the evening snacks and stuff like that. And I would try to like skip the evening snack as much as possible, just to lose weight faster, because I wasn't really exercising for the majority. Like the whole first month I didn't exercise at all. Second month, once the weather started warming up a little bit, I don't like work out. I hate working out. So all I did was like walk, but I would walk like 3 miles on days that I felt like it and it was nice outside. So anyway, and I think that's just about everything. I don't know if I said this, but it was like, yeah, it was pretty emotional. It was hard to get through. So definitely, like, I feel you on the, like, I felt many times like, I don't know if I can do this, but obviously, like, I did it. So, and I will say I'm not planning on getting a 3rd month worth, just because I'm so close to my goal weight. I'm less than 5 pounds away from my goal weight, so I feel like I can do that on my own now that I kind of know the structure. I do think, though, like, it is necessary to get 2 months worth, just to like really make yourself understand the program and how it works and get used to it. And then after that, I feel like you can kind of like, if you're disciplined enough on your own, like, I think it's reasonable for you to just like create your own meals that are similar to what they make, and just kind of like keep in mind the portion sizes that they gave you, and you can just kind of continue to lose weight on your own until you get to your goal weight. And then once you get to your goal weight, just kind of like continue to eat healthy in general, but you don't have to be as strict on yourself. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you a clip now of what I looked like at the beginning. And also I measured, you know, throughout my body. And I think it's funny because I actually recorded, like when I had first started, I recorded a video similar to this, just saying like why I joined the program or why I decided to join it and stuff like that. If you want, I can actually like maybe insert a clip here right after this, so that you can kind of see the difference, because just remember my face. Well, my face looks so different in that video compared to this one, and I feel like it's just like crazy how much your face changes. So I think I was kind of like depressed in that video, so I didn't post it. And also the reason I didn't post it is because my original intention was to post it and then show progress as I went, but then I was like, what if I'm not successful? And then I just embarrassed myself and like look fat online. And so then I was like, I'm gonna wait until after I finish my weight loss just to make sure that I'm like successful. And so now that I am, you know, whatever. Anyway, so I'm just gonna go right into a like short clip of what I looked like then, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you a clip of me taking my measurements at the start of this, like when I started, and obviously like my body looks a lot different then. And then I'll show you a picture, or not a picture, but a video of me taking my updated measurements as I just took like today, so you can kind of see the differences. And anyway, I hope you enjoy. Now, I guess I'll start at the top and go down. So I think I had a little diagram of like where you're supposed to measure. So I think at the like widest point of your bust, and just so you know, this bra I'm wearing is not padded at all, so that won't affect the measurement. So I'm just gonna wrap this around me, and let's see. Okay, so this is the largest, like the biggest point. I'm at, I'm gonna like relax it, and then, sorry, someone was like walking by the window and they're probably judging me, but it's fine. Okay, whenever I relax it and I don't like hold it in place, it's at about, I can't really tell which one, it's like between the 94 and the 95, and then on the inch side, that's for centimeters, on the inch side it's about close to 37.5. So yeah, that's for the bust. And then you're also supposed to do it underneath your bust, so underneath like your boobs basically. And I'm not gonna be able to see this. Okay, I'm relaxing it so that I'm not like making it shrink in any. I can't really see what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to get as close as possible. Okay, so it looks like it's about here. Okay, so it's at about 80 on the, or maybe I'm doing this. Yeah, no, I think I did it right. Okay, I'm at 80, and then on the other side it's a little over 31 inches. Okay, and then I also wanted to do my waist, and I'll do that. I'll do it under my shirt because I don't want, let's see. Okay. I don't really want to show this on camera because it's embarrassing, but whatever. Okay, so I'm at about, whenever I relax and I'm like not sucking in or anything, I'm just completely relaxed. It's at about 83 or 32.5. And I also wanted to do, this isn't on the diagram or anything, but I also wanted to do this just for my own curiosity. So I don't really know how to do this. I wanted to, I don't know if you can tell, but like I have this little like bulge right here, like where so this is my natural waist, and then this is like the little fat bulge, so I wanted to measure that. So yeah, fat bulge here. Okay, and this is also where like my stomach goes out the most. Like, okay, we'll just call it belly button. That's what this one will be called. Right at the belly button. I'll try to make sure it's evenish around. Sorry, I can't really, I don't know how to do this one. Okay, we're evenish around, and we're at the belly button. Pretty sure it's good. Okay, about 88. That's with, actually it's more like 89 whenever I let my stomach like relax a little bit. 89 around the belly button. And then the other thing I want to measure was around my butt. So I don't know if you can see. I can't really tell where it's going to, but I guess, I don't know. People keep walking by and I'm embarrassed. Okay. But I'm in front of the window because it's the best lighting. Okay, around my butt, we're at 100. So that's kind of like mid-level at my butt. It's not, yeah, we're at 100 there. Okay, so now I'm gonna start doing my measurements, the same measurements that I did previously. So I started with the bust. Trying to figure out where this starts, okay. And then I just watched that other video like right before I did this so I can kind of remember how I did it. Some of these areas, I'm honestly not going to be disappointed if some of these areas don't go down. I do think that oh gosh, a bunch of guys are walking by, it's awkward. I do think that my like stomach area will go down, but I'm not going to be like mad if my bust doesn't go down, you know? But if it does, I won't be surprised, you know? I don't know. Okay. Okay, good. They're walking away. Okay. I think I'm at the biggest part about, oh yeah, I left it like relaxed a bit. I'm around 92, I think. So that did go down. The original was 94.5. Okay, now I'm gonna go right underneath my boobs. I don't know how your ribs can go in, so I don't really expect this one to go down either. Okay, this one's at 75. Oh wow, it did. It was 80 before. Okay, the waist, that's like where my belly button is. See, already I don't feel as embarrassed like lifting my shirt up. I was really embarrassed when I first filmed this. Okay, this is supposed to be where it like goes in the most. And I guess I'll say this. I think I probably have already said it, but I am not at my goal weight. I am much closer though. Okay, so at the waist, like the skinny part, I'm at about, oh, I'm supposed to relax. Okay. At about 77. Okay, it was 83 before. I honestly expected it to go a bit down a little bit more than that, but I guess that was the skinniest part, so maybe it didn't move that much. Okay, so now I'm going for the belly button area. Try to make sure it's pretty even all around. Okay. Take a breath, breathing. Okay, I'm at about, okay, if I relax it and let my stomach out, probably closer to 83-ish. I was at 89 before. Now my butt, I did this on the biggest part. I don't know if you can really see this well. I don't have my glasses on, so like everything I see is blurry. I think that's good. I'm trying to make sure it's like in place. Okay. I'm at 97. It was, oh my gosh, it was at 100 before. Oh, that sounds different because it goes from 3 digits to 2 digits, but it's only 3 centimeters, so it's not that much. Okay, I don't know why I got all excited. Okay, and then the largest part of the thigh is the last one. But this is like where your thigh gap would be if you had one, which I don't. I used to. I did until about my sophomore year of college. So this one's at about 55.5. And it was at 56 before, so barely any change in that. Okay, honestly, the changes. Oh, wow. I want to do the belly button one again because this was the same. Okay, it says 89 last time, and now let's see what it is this time. Just because it didn't change, and like that's shocking, because I feel like if you just even look compared to last time and this time, I feel like my stomach is so much more like flatter. So I'm gonna redo the belly button. Okay, yeah, yeah. It was, it's at about 82, not 89. I don't know what. Now that's making me question everything. Okay, off camera, I'm gonna remeasure just to make sure I didn't screw up like that. So I did remeasure myself on everything, and that was the only one that was messed up. I guess I might have like written it down wrong or something, but I'll just tell you the differences. Maybe I should sit down so I'm at like a better height. There we go. So the difference in the bust was 2.5 centimeters. Under the boobs was 5. Waist was 5. Belly button 7, which was the biggest, which is I'm happy about. And I will tell you that when I do gain weight, it all goes to my stomach pretty much, and also my boobs, but mostly my stomach. The butt changed by 3 centimeters and the thigh only changed by 0.5. So before I go, I forgot to say that I did take videos of like the food throughout the process along with my ratings. So if you're interested in a video including those things, just let me know pretty soon, because I kind of want to just delete all that footage off my phone because it's taking up a lot of storage space. But if you are interested and you do want a video like that, just let me know and I will make that for you. And please also absolutely feel free to ask me any questions. If you are wanting to go on a diet and you don't want to pay for this, I can kind of like guide you through how I'm planning on doing my diet from here on out. Or like if you are doing Nutrisystem and you want some tips or a different weight loss program, just let me know. So we're in this together anyway. I hope y'all have an amazing day and good luck on your journey, and I hope you enjoyed this video. God bless.